Would you believe me if I told you that you do not have to freeze your butt off while your agent does an open house in order to sell your home? Hey, it's Ryan Hodge here, broker owner at the realty firm in London, Ontario. Sandra and I have been in real estate for over 15 years now. And in that time, what I share is that I have conducted hundreds, if not thousands, of open houses. In fact, it was a major part of my business when I first got started in real estate. But I want to give you an agent secret today. Open houses are not designed to sell your property. Open houses are designed for real estate agents to generate more business. And here's the ticket. If you want open houses done, there are agents all across the London and St. Thomas market that will do them, do a great job at them, host the open, and it will be a really, really great thing for you if you feel good about doing them. But who wants to do that in this frigid January weather? You see, agents will host an open house, and this is typically what's going to transpire. Agent might, put some signage out. They might mark it on their social media that they're hosting it from Saturday or Sunday, 2 to 4, whatever it might be. They're going to be inside of the open house and they're going to welcome people that come into your home. They're going to develop conversation, and the conversation usually goes like this: potential buyer. What did you think about the property? Oh, it's amazing. I love the features. I love the size of the home. I love the location. And then the agent will say, oh, would you like to put an offer on this property? The number one answer: no, we're not quite ready yet. That's the type of person that you will typically attract at an open house in London, Ontario. If you like the idea of having strangers in your home that perhaps are not qualified to purchase the home, if you like having nosy neighbors inside of your home that have no interest in purchasing the home, they just want to see what's going on there, or if you have people that are not quite ready to buy a home, then open houses are definitely for you. Now, I know some of you are probably saying, well, we bought our home off an open house the last time, or, the last house that we purchased or sold, we got, that deal done through an open house. It's not to say that it can't happen, but the percentage is so very small. See, an agent wants to host an open house more often than not so that they can develop relationships, they can meet buyers, and those buyers are usually going to be down the road buyers, where if they nurture that relationship and they cultivate that relationship, eventually that buyer is going to buy with that agent somewhere 3 months, 6 months, often even 18 months down the road. So the question to you is, do you really want to have open houses for the purpose of selling your property? I know that over the years, I was fortunate to meet so many of my now clients that are past clients, repeat clients, people that refer me business all the time through the open house strategy. But all these years later, I know that very few homes actually sold off an open house, and I don't need to do them anymore. Now, if my clients say, you know what, Ryan, I'd really like to have some open houses done, not a problem. It's a service that we provide. But the probability of getting a qualified buyer that's been properly approved for financing, that is, ready to go, is rare. And you have to think about it. If they're coming through without a real estate professional, they're probably just getting started, because if a buyer is working with a real estate agent that's qualified for financing and that is looking to get the information that they need from a professional, they're usually going to be booking a private showing with that agent. So open houses, to me, they can work, but more often than not, it's like being rewarded for poor behavior as far as hosting them week in and week out. When you want to sell your property, it really comes down to three things: the product, which is your home, and I'm sure that your home is lovely, maybe not so lovely, but no matter what, as long as the product doesn't have anything really, really wrong with it, it's going to be fine. The promotion. What is your agent actually doing to sell the property proactively? Prospecting to the right types of buyers, getting it into the right markets, getting enough eyeballs on that property so that people can actually see it. And if they're qualified, they're going to come and take serious interest in it. And of course, the price. And in my last video, I talked about the different approaches to value. So this is a secret that a lot of the general public doesn't really realize when it comes to open houses and why agents actually do them, along with the probability of your home actually selling through an open house. I have worked with over 1,000 real estate clients in my nearly 20 years. So with Sandra, as a brokerage, we operate at a level where we are upwards of 1,000 sales per year. We don't need to do open houses to generate new clients. But what we want to do is make sure that the consumer, whether they're working with us or whether you have another trusted professional that you're working with, gets some different insights than perhaps maybe you've heard before. I'm hoping that you find this content valuable. I'm going to be posting a series of other agent secrets as we move into 2026. And if you like this content, be sure to like this and subscribe to this channel. I look forward to seeing you. Stay warm. Recognize that you don't necessarily need to freeze your butt off if your agent's doing an open house. Find the ways that are going to work in this ever-changing real estate market inside of London, Ontario. We'll talk real soon.